Del Mar, Salisbury, and Seaford. Visit Odds and Ends online at OE420.com.
All right, 7:35, question of the day, relationship topics. You ever need anything discussed, you can always email.
Jessica at power1017.com.
We're live on Twitch at Power1017 FM, also on Facebook. Jess, what you got today?
It says, Bill and Jess, I need some advice. My boyfriend and I have been dating for over a year and a half, but we've known each other for over 20 years. I'm 42 and he's 49. We are so perfect for each other. And at our age, I feel like we know each other pretty well and what we want in a partner. The problem is we aren't moving forward. But it's not that either of us doesn't want to go and take the next step. This is the situation. He purchased his parents' home about 10 years ago, and he asked me and my son to move in. The home is in my childhood neighborhood, which is not a safe area and doesn't have good schools. It's definitely not a place that I would ever choose to live. Plus, it's his home. It's never, going to be ours. I've suggested purchasing a place together, somewhere where we could both feel comfortable with, but he refuses. He says that it's ridiculous for someone his age to purchase a new home, pay a mortgage for 30 years, and have to work until he's 80 years old. The house that he owns now is also sentimental to him since it was his family's home, although his 7 siblings had no problem selling it prior to him wanting to buy it. I understand his point of view, but he's financially struggling in his current situation. Every year he's late on his house taxes. I've explained how moving into our place would benefit him financially. I have a decent paying job with a pension, and I could take on that burden for the both of us if I needed to. My heart is breaking thinking that I should leave him because it's not fair to me to continue with this relationship if there's no end game. Am I right to feel this way? Is there a middle ground that I'm not seeing? Should I give up everything that I've been searching for in a relationship for my wanting to build a future together? Please help. There's a lot.
Wow, interesting.
A lot going on there.
So let me ask you this. If you're with someone who owns their own house, but you don't own it together, and you moved in with that person, is that not good enough? Is that the end? If you don't want to move and you're with someone, do you have to have a house together? Or
I think you can make that home together. I think you can make it a home.
Yeah,
together. I think
that's what I'm saying. That's what I would think.
I think you can.
Does it have to be now?
I think she can make that house theirs.
Yes.
You can definitely do plenty of things to make it feel like a home.
Is it not not moving forward if you don't purchase it together? Do you have to get a new home? You know what I'm saying? That's kind of what I feel like she's saying.
That's not how I feel. But at first I felt like she was saying, I grew up in this neighborhood. It's not safe. I don't like the schools. But then she also added the other.
Yeah, I
so
understand.
So is it the neighborhood and the schools and you don't feel comfortable there, even though that's your childhood neighborhood as well? Or is it because it's not a home that you both purchased together? There's 2 different things going on there.
Yeah, I mean,
I feel that she could make that their home? Yes. I do feel that.
Yeah.
Do I feel possibly you could do the school choice and, drive the kids to the school that you want? Could you do school choice even though you're not living in the neighborhood that you want? I mean, I don't know. Is there a compromise there? She is 42. He's 49.
But she's saying move forward. So is the only way to move forward to purchase a house together? Is that what, I mean, that's kind of what the gist of the email is, right?
Yeah, and he's like, purchase a new house, pay a mortgage for 30 years. I'm going to work until I'm 80.
And he's already got a home. That's what he's saying. 302-858-5117. 603 texted in.
I feel like they can work it out.
Maryland doesn't do school choice.
Oh, okay. Well, lying. Use somebody else's address. Like everybody else does.
Right. No, I mean, I don't know. Has
like
anybody
everybody else does.
ever been in a situation like that? And how do you feel about this? If you move in with someone and it's their home, they own it, whatever, and you guys start a life together, is it being stagnant if you don't buy a new house together? Like, do you have to be on that mortgage?
Like, do you feel
or
like...
do you feel like... Or, okay, fine.
I mean, you can be added onto the deed.
Yeah, that's
if that'll
fine.
make you feel better.
I mean, but you actually didn't, like... Does that mean... Do you want to move out of that neighborhood to start a new life together? I don't know. It seems to me like that's what she wants to do. Is she wants to move and start anew.
Over, right?
And he ain't about that. Again,
and
302.
she does see that the house is like sentimental, but then she's like, well, the siblings didn't care, and they were going to just sell the house off until he came and he bought it, and he's had it for 10 years.
858-5117. What do you guys think? You know, normally we're talking about like cheating and, you know, stuff going on and other people, you know, messing up your relationship or whatever. This is...
Yeah, I mean, they've known each other for over 20 years.
She's talking about leaving him.
And, you know, they've only dated for a year and a half, but that's still, you know, I mean, enough to where they know they want to be together and move forward.
She says she wants to build her future together. Can they do it there? 603, girl, just be happy that you have a place to live and sit down. Okay.
Gosh.
Interesting.
Gosh.
But is that good enough?
I mean, there are some concerns. I feel like they can work it out and come up with some compromise.
Let us know what you guys think. Question of the day. Bill and Jessica, good morning.